Offensive linemen are usually the biggest players on the football field. They're the guys who are going for seconds and thirds at the team dinners to beef up for the regular season. A good offensive lineman is usually a recipe for success. Alex Crescenti caught up with the Washington State football team who compared their offensive line to cooking.
Part of creating a successful college football program is building in the trenches, specifically on the offensive line. Now, as for the Washington State offense, they've been successful over the past couple of seasons, but have really struggled when it comes to that position group. The running game has been, for the most part, a non-factor, and if it wasn't for Cam Ward running for his life, we'd see a lot more sacks. But when head coach Jake Dicker took over the program a few years ago, he really made it an emphasis to build up the offensive line again.
And I've said this many times, we put them in the slow cooker, right? We don't put them in the microwave, right? We need these guys to take time to develop.
Fast forward a couple of years, and those freshmen that were brought in are almost ready to have a productive role on this year's team.
We finally have competitive depth, where if you lose one guy, it's not such a drop off to where we were at. So it's been a lot of work to get to that point. But now the next step we all talk about is these guys have to go out there and command it, right? We have to be looked at when they watch our tape as a dominant offensive line unit because we're capable of doing so. So obviously need to get Lely back. Rod's been phenomenal. So we just got to keep advancing that group, but they got to be the catalyst of any offensive success. Not the wide receivers, the big guy up front. They'll lead us to all the success we'll have this season.
Now, the Cougs are dealing with a couple key injuries on the O-line right now, but if they can get those players healthy by the start of the season, expect the offense to flow much better than we've seen in the past. Reporting from Pullman, I'm Alex Crescenti, 4 News Now Sports.